Hey Jefferson, how are you? Let's continue to look at our row of strangeness up here, for lack of a better term. We've looked at color correction, we know how the crop works, we've talked about stabilization. If you're working with the volume on any track, if you look at my editing timeline down here, remember we want to keep things below the yellow. Every now and then if you have a spike in the yellow, it's okay. But if you've got something that's like way up here, no, turn it way down. This is imprecise, kind of grabbing that bar and you never quite get it where you want. If you want to be incredibly specific, if you click the track you want, hit this button right here, it allows you to go back and forth by percentage. And if you look at the bottom, you'll see it's going up and down like waves crashing on the ocean. If you want a better look at your percentage, this would be a good way to go. And something else that's cool to look at, see this little box that says lower volume of other clips? Sometimes it's great to have background music that starts loud but gets quiet as soon as you start talking. If you want that to happen, start your music before your narration. So you've got like 4 or 5 seconds of music. And then when you get to your narration part of the show, click your narration track and click this button. You can even tell it to turn the music down a whole lot by cranking to your right, or turn the music down just a teeny bit by cranking to your left. You can control the amount of volume for that other track. It's rather cool. And it sounds like this.
Welcome to another edition of How School Works. Today's title is Work For It. And I am your teacher, the great Puss in Boots.
The next one. Ooh, this is really fun. Imagine you filmed your scene at home. Everything sounds great, but you can hear your furnace in the background or your air conditioning or whatever. See this reduced background noise? If you select the video and click on that, again, you'll get the choice to play with it. I've never used it, but give it a shot if you need to. And let me know what happens. I'd love to see how it works. Over here you have something called an equalizer. You can change the way things sound. You can enhance the voice. You can enhance the music. Hum reduction might be another version of reducing background noise. You can pump up the bass. You can knock back the bass. You can pump up the treble. You can knock back the treble. It gives you some really simple choices to make your audio sound differently. But I would warn you, don't change these just because you think it's cool. The reason that I would use these are to fix a problem that I found instead of looking for something cool and creative. Because a lot of times if we boost the treble just because that's what we want,
it winds up sounding like this, which is not very attractive.
Click on the speedometer. You can play with the speed. You can do something at normal speed. You can do slow motion, fast motion, freeze frame, or custom. Custom is my favorite. Right now, this clip is 50.3 seconds, but if I click this, what happens? Now it's 1.1 minute. So you can really play with the speed if there's a clip where you have like a 7-second piece of music, but the video is only like 6 seconds long. If you go to custom, play with how much you want to slow it down, and you can do some really cool, amazing stuff. You can also put things in reverse, and you can change the speed but still preserve the pitch. So if you make it in fast motion, they won't sound like a mouse because they speed up the vocals with the video too. Over here, we've got filters, which are rather cool. Let's look at the clip filters, which show you how your video will look. You'll see we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 different filters. If you hover over each one, it'll show you the video, and it will give you a preview of what it looks like. Duotone is yellow, sci-fi is this green, negative will do that, X-ray will do that, day into night makes it dark. Then you have things like glow, cartoon, film grain, camouflage, heat wave. You can flip things backwards, black and white, blockbuster. You see there are like tons of different choices here. So if you have a reason to add some cool visual effects to your piece, don't be afraid to mess around here. And you can do something else that I'd like to show you. Click on Audio Effect. Listen to the different audio effects you can use as you go. Muffled.
I've been worried. You won't answer my calls, and I haven't seen you in weeks.
Robot.
I don't want you to listen to me anymore. You used to be an inspirational person.
Cosmic.
I look at you now.
Multi-tune.
Without a job and decaying on your old ripped
Shortwave radio.
What happened to you? Just 3 years ago, every second of your time was spent studying or doing work. Now you keep yourself locked up in your rotting house with your head in the clouds. You've been in and out of the hospital for months, and you can't pay your bills anymore. It's usually not that you're so
Lots of echo.
you brought this upon yourself.
Oh, pitch up or pitch down. You can make it higher or lower. There's lots of things you can do within this menu. But again, use them when you have an artistic reason. Don't just do it for the fun of it, because otherwise your video can be so whacked out, I don't understand what you're doing. So have fun, but be cautious. That's all we've got for this nice little row up here. We've covered quite a bit in the past couple of days. See where you can apply this stuff in your videos to make them that much better. And let me know what you did, okay? Thank you for shopping Jefferson Multimedia.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.